They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here we go. $575. Johnson. No mas, no mas. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go, son.
Fields from the pistol. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
They put Pickens in motion.
Tonight.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion comes Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run here with Mitchell. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the 1st down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
It's a gain of 25 yards. Results in a 1st down.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Alexa,
Here's
next.
1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
To the goal line and in for the touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers, nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Don't jump.
They
Ready?
send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. Flex right. Extend.
They put Pickens in motion.
Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll motion over Flowers. 3rd and short, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
It's hot. Middle.
Bateman is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's in! Keaton Mitchell has a touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good. And the visitors will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Go.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Jump slant. Here we go. Is it hot? Is it hot?
First down. Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Is it hot?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Hey, Ken.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
EQ.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields to throw for it. That's going to be caught. The wrist pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here we go, son. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance for the score. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Another run here with Harris. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Harris again. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, how often do you see it? The desperation to get the extra couple of yards for the back turns into the devastation of turning it over, and the defense scores a touchdown.
Coach calls your number. You're trying to come through for your team.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's on!
Here's Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the visitors stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. We're good.
1st and 10.
Go.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, visitors 35, Steelers nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Alexa, play old school hip hop.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion.
Sit high.
On first down, it's Harris. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Sit high. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
They'll try to run for it with Harris. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
No, we changed it.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Jackson out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Out, let's go. Here we go. All right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. A pass taken in by Harris. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son.
Handoff from the pistol to Harris. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go. It's all right.
Back to throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
They'll motion over Flowers.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Bateman is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A design run here with Jackson.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
13.
They'll send their tight end left. A give to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. They send a receiver in motion left. On the give, it's Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. A carry here for Allen. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the visitors will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Here's Harris. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Fields now. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Here we go. Good.
They'll send him over to the left. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Right.
Fields. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the visitors are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Report.
A run here with Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes Allen. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go back to Allen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Hey, report. Report.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. And now here comes the punt team. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. This is taken at his own 30. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Hey, Ken.
They put Pickens in motion.
Hey.
Second down, it's Fields. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Victory formation.
Good game, man, despite the Madden BS.
And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike